Alright, so, now that I've gotten this stabilized, we can go ahead and do what I want to demonstrate today. So, a Reddit user by the name of... Let me make sure I've gotten it right. Gotta give credit where credit is due. A Reddit user by the name of Portal 2 Player 58 discovered an interesting thing on Reddit here. So, we gotta get our wanted level up to 3 here. And we can do that rather easily. So we get up to 3. And we can teleport right on over here. And we can do something rather interesting. And, whoops. We can head on into the boss battle here. And, interestingly enough, the PDIF will actually start targeting Grizzbolt here. And Grizzbolt's gonna run away. Well, here's the interesting thing. So, when they run away, we can actually throw this and attempt to capture them. And it seems to be a guaranteed success. But, we'll go ahead and return to title screen and try it again, shall we? Because I've done this with... This works for every single boss. At least from what I've found. But it has to be a backstrike. If you try to hit them from the front, it just doesn't work. So we will go ahead and attempt to replicate our success and try to do this again. So, poor Expedition Survivor. I'm sorry, but Expedition Survivor has become our go-to target. Alright, we need to, Nope, I missed. Alright, come on. Like, we have to hit 3 of them. Alright, come on. Because I've already caught Zoe and Grizzbolt twice now. So let's do this again to really prove we can do it multiple times without issue. Like, the trick is, we gotta get them to shoot the, gotta get them to shoot Grizzbolt. And I am, making myself an open target here. So, come on. Come on and shoot me. Yeah, I am just not having a good time this run. Now, come on. Shoot me, dang it. And And why are you not shooting at me? Come on. Come on. One of you needs to shoot at Grizzbolt. There we go. Alright, come on. Yeah, it's a guaranteed capture. And to demonstrate that it works on more than just Grizzbolt and what's her name? Zoe. We do have Lily and Lylene. Which, as you can see, they are very big. Now, we're gonna go do this again. Now, there is another place you could go that would be a lot easier than this. But we're gonna go ahead and have Harvest Goddess restore our health there. So, bonk. Shoot you. Shoot you. And we will head on up to the tower here. Now, interestingly enough, having done this with every single one, and I have forgotten to put on my warm armor. That is entirely on me. That's me being dumb, by the way. Put on your warm armor before hopping on over here. So we just gotta get them to attack me. There we go. So once they attack her, we can get the back bonus and guaranteed catch Lily and Lylene. Now you're gonna want to exit out. Now this only works in single player as far as I'm aware. I don't have anyone to test this with in multiplayer. But there's not really a lot of... Well, there's not really any sort of benefit to doing this here. Where's my warm armor? There we go. There we go. Now I can just not die. But there's really not a lot of benefit to doing this. Now, that being said, it is absolutely hilarious to have your own Grizzbolt and Zoe. Admittedly, the NPCs do nothing. So, it is what it is. Like, it's not like an entirely game-breaking thing here. If anything, it's kind of just a pointless thing that happens. Like, I can open up my security gate here to, like, sort of demonstrate what exactly happens here. Because, they have their modified skills as well. Modified DNA, is actually interesting because I haven't been able to get it to work. I think it might be bugged. But the other one, such as this ride skill, is not. These do require the, like, items that go with the PAL in question. So, keep that in mind. Now, obviously, it's really kind of, like, not exactly amazing. But it's amusing nonetheless. And that being said, if you're a high enough level, you can, in fact, actually use the Grizzbolt Gatling gun. So, it is what it is. This basically works off of, like, the game's currently not so great coding. And by that, what I mean is, essentially, game is super buggy right now. So if I were to go ahead and equip my cold-resistant pelt armor there, and replace it with this here, we basically do this. So, in principle, it just works off of bonk someone, get a criminal record going, nope, that is not what I meant to do. And you'll pretty much be home free. And sometimes your game freezes up when you fast travel, so keep that in mind. This is not something that's really necessary, but to go ahead and prove, actually, to test whether it's actually an instant catch or not, we'll use, like, a regular generic PAL spear. Alright, so they shot him, which is what we want. So we'll use a regular PAL spear, and it's a guaranteed. So, interestingly enough, there is some sort of, there is, like, a sort of, like, EXP reward there. Now, additionally, there is a interesting thing going on with the PAL deck. And this is something I caught on to after looking through the PAL deck itself. Like, if we go to our PAL deck, we go all the way down, we'll find the bosses here. Grizzbolt is listed separately from Zoe and Grizzbolt. So keep that in mind, that despite being listed as like one and the same, for all intents and purposes, this is just a very unique PAL. But it is what it is. Like, it's not... this bug is probably going to get patched out. If not, well... like, I don't see any reason why they would keep this in the game. But I personally think that they should just leave it as is. because there's really no reason to, like, actually patch this out. Admittedly, Zoe and Grizzbolt is the way to go. But it looks like I should probably, like, go check our PAL deck and see if they have, like, different unique values. Because that could potentially be a thing. So, let's see here. No passive skills. So, they have no passive skills, it seems. Yeah, no passive skills. So, there is that. But, you could just use this as, like, an EXP farm. Because as long as you... And gosh darn it, we've got the whole buggy gate thing here. Yeah, there we go. Like, keep in mind, Palworld is in early access, so there's lots of bugs like this. So, it is what it is. But it's a fun little bug. And if you want to get, like, a Grizzbolt, like, super early on in the game, you can do that. You want to get a Lily and Lylene? You can technically do that. But most of these bosses you don't get to until, like, super late in the game. So, on this, like, test world, it's definitely something you can do. Would I recommend this? Probably not. It's probably gonna get patched. But it's fun nonetheless.